Hello, people. So, I maybe had a bit too much to drink last night, so tonight I'm just going to be having good old Bars Brew. And not the shit that you get now. I wouldn't touch that because it's full of sweeteners. Good old sugary Brew. Or as I might call it in the Central Belt, ginger butt. So tonight I am going to be making a Ruby Murray. My version of a curry. It's quite simple. Oh, it's good. So I've got a pan on a relatively high heat, not too hot. So in here I've got 3 onions finely chopped, a thumb-sized piece of ginger finely chopped, 3 cloves of garlic finely chopped, and a roughly chopped whole red chilli. Now it depends on how spicy you like it, you can put in more or less chilies. You don't need to have. So in here, if I remember my spices, I have got turmeric, garam masala, black pepper, cumin, coriander, cinnamon. I would prefer to use a cinnamon stick, but I don't have. I've got 2 cardamom pods that I have split, 1 clove, fennel seeds, smoked paprika, chili powder, black onion seeds, and some, it's called Bombay seasoning, but it's basically just curry powder. So you need all that, but again you can put whatever spices you like. So starter curry, you're better if you've got ghee, which, unless of course you've got a dairy intolerance, in that case don't. So, but I'm putting in quite a bit of butter because I'm a fat bastard, and I'm going to use all that. I'm going to put some oil in the pan first because that should help stop the butter from burning. Right. Let that melt. And add your onions and garlic mix. Add some salt, because the salt helps withdraw the moisture and stops it from burning, or can help stop it burning. So lid on, let that sweat for 2-3 minutes, and we'll come back. Quite thirsty. Right.
Wonder why.
Right. So, once they've kind of stopped sweating and started to go on the turn, I'm going to add some more ginger paste. Add 2 dessert spoons of that. And this is watery because I was using the last of the garlic paste. So, add them into there. Garlic and ginger, of course, are very good for your health. Ginger is good for your digestion, and garlic is good for the heart.
What's it good for your breast, though?
Yeah.
What can you use if you can't tolerate dairy? Can you put in coconut oil, maybe?
Yeah, you get that solid coconut fat. So, spices in. If you wanted to, you could toast the spices in a pan beforehand, a warm pan. But basically what I like to do is just to give them a stir, and just until they start kind of charring a little bit. Now normally I would use tomatoes, tinned tomatoes, but I don't think I could find any. Instead, I'm going to use coconut milk. It'll be more like a South Indian curry. So tomato paste, good bit of that in. Oh. Right, what's theirs? Turn the heat down before it starts catching. Get the tomato paste in. So that's the spices just starting to catch. But that's okay, it's not a problem. And then just add the curry, add the coconut milk, lid on, and let that simmer for 25 minutes. Something like that. That's good.
Dehydrated?
Oddly. I don't know why, because I had quite a lot of liquid last night. Right, so move the curry over, just simmering gently. Now you will need to stir this every so often. I've tasted it, it needs some mango chutney. I like to put mango chutney in it just to give it a sweeten up. And then the other thing I'm going to put in afterwards, I'm going to have a whole packet of coriander. I'm going to chop that up, stalks and all. But again, it's entirely up to your preference. I did find a tin of tomatoes, so I put that in there as well. So they've been simmering. Right, so we're going to have veggie curry tonight. But sometimes it's okay. Don't worry, I haven't turned. I had some meat to do. Right. So in a hot pan, now I'm going to turn it up. Use some coconut fat. I've got one tatty chopped up in the chunks and a bit of sweet potato. I've got some cauliflower. I mean, you can put whatever veggies you want. It's you that's going to be eating it. But I'm not going to add the cauliflower yet because by the time the tatties are cooked, cauliflower would be like mush. Get that in the pan. Get a bit of colour on them. That'll take 2-3 minutes. I'll come back. Right, so once you get a bit of colour in your tatties, if you want, and I do, you could maybe sprinkle in a little bit more turmeric. And what I'm then going to do is just put in a wee splash of water to help, and then put the lid on, and that'll steam in there. So curry sauce is simmering gently away. I've got a whole bag of coriander here that I've had washed.
Who did you get to wash it?
Me. And roughly chop it. And add it a whole lot there.
What does it say about coriander? 5% of the population can't stand the taste.
Probably. Is that your fact of the day, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one. Right, so curry sauce is pretty much made. Now, the good thing with this sauce is it'll keep in the fridge for over a week. And if you freeze it in freezer bags, it will freeze as well. But it's good. You could oh shit, you could use it to cook meat in a slow cooker, like a lamb shank or something like that. So that's the curry finished. I'm just going to turn it down, allow this to continue. Got my rice on. Life's good.
How much water did you put in the rice?
3 times the volume of the rice.
Okay. And salt?
And some salt, yeah. I've put it up too high. So once that gets down to simmer, I'll put the lid on and the rice will absorb it. So just keep an eye on your veggies steaming. You can add a little bit more water from time to time. And if you want, you can add the curry sauce, but then you can really reduce it down. I don't want to be doing that just yet. I'll come back when you know the time. Thank you. Right. Patties are almost cooked. Nice bit of colour on them. We've got to turn the heat down a little bit. Get your cauliflower in. I've got 1 tomato that I've cut into quarters and removed the stalk. And I've got some tender stem broccoli that's almost on the turn, but that won't matter. So, now is the time to put in the curry sauce. So give it a stir. You can, if you want, before you add the coriander, you could blend this sauce if that's what you wish. I prefer to have the texture. So just put in putting in 3 ladlefuls of salt. Give it a stir. I like my cauliflower to be quite al dente, so the lid back on. You can add a bit more water if you wish. I don't think I need to. My rice is almost cooked. Put that there because I'll use it for dishing up the curry. Curry sauce is off. I'll just let that cool and store it for another time. I've got a bag of spinach I'm going to put in just before they finish cooking, and I've got some spring onions that I'm going to put on the top and one of the garnish. We'll come back when it's ready to plate up. Right, so put the whole bag of spinach in. Put the lid on and you just let that wilt. That's the curry ready. So everything's off. It's quite a lot. The rice has gone this colour because I've been using the same spoon for stirring. I don't wash my rice, so I like it to be sticky. must say it looks not too bad. Considering there's no meat in it. Spring onion on the top. Oh, you were jealous.
Wow.
Vegetable ruby murray for rice with poppadoms. Bought now. Happy crappy cooking.